Hi everyone, it's time for literacy. I thought I'd start off today by looking again at last week's tricky common words because they are quite tricky. I don't know if you can see them from there. Let's just go over them again. Live. Can you see that? Live. What? And remember we said what and hit together said what. Little, and the tricky bit about that is the two tis together and then the a at the end. Give. One, meaning number one. Have. Only. When, again what and h. Like. Old. Down. And by. Okay, so keep practicing then because we will be going over them time and time again. So we'll move swiftly over here and I'll show you your word for today. Well, we've had always. I don't know if you can see that one. Always. And that was in our little rhyme about how to spell because. Always. It really starts with an A, but we say always, not always. Also is the same. We don't say also, we say also. And then this one today, can you see it? It says every. Everyone is my friend. Every day I like to read and write. Every morning I do yoga. Okay, so I'll pop that up there. Good. Now, yesterday our sound was P, or it was called, the name is P and the sound is P. The next one, children, is Qu. And I actually really struggled to find names beginning with Qu and places beginning with Qu. So thank goodness for my Google search. I'll show you what I came up with though. So for girls' names, there was actually quite a lot of them. I was surprised. Queenie, Quella, quite nice, isn't it? And for boys or girl actually, Quincy and Quinn. There were quite a few actually, I was quite surprised. And for places, they had Quebec City, which is in Canada. It's a French-speaking part of Canada. A country, Qatar, which is in the Middle East. And Qatif City, which is in Saudi Arabia, which is also in the Middle East. So actually, if you Google search them, you will find quite a lot of cities. There's only one country and quite a lot of names. So every day is a learning day in Camp Saviour. So let's practice writing our quiz. We'll warm up our hands. Clouds in the sky, clouds in the sky, clouds in the sky. Then comes the raindrops, 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 and then the sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. And when you have clouds, rain, sunshine, it makes a rainbow, a rainbow, a rainbow, a rainbow. Right, let's get going. Now, capital Q looks very, very like a capital O. Very, very similar. So let me show you. Start at the top, we go around, big tall letter. The only difference is it gets a little stick there, diagonal stick. And I always say to my boys and girls, that's to stop him falling over because he's a bit quivery and quaky and a bit wobbly, so he needs a wee stick to hold him. Also shows the difference between O and Q. Now, little Q is a descender, it descends down the line. It starts like an A, halfway, starts like an A, so as if you're doing an A, up. But when you come down, extend down, down through the line and a little kick. Okay? So capital Q, just like an O, but he needs a little stick to hold him. And a little Q starts like an A, descend down through the line and a kick. Okay, let's do it again. So O is a round and a little stick, and little Q is like an A, down and a little kick. last one. So Q, don't forget your stick, it'll look like an O, and then little Q, round like an A, down and kick. Okay, have a try with that. Well, for my sentence, I've said my opener is last week. Last week, Quayla and Quincy flew to Quebec City because, and there's our connective. So Quayla, so capital Q. And remember, I think I've told you this before, that, well, Qatar doesn't, but in English, when you're writing in English, when you've got Q, a big Q or a little Q, it always has its friend A. And I say to my children, Q is a bit nervous, he's always quaking and quivering, and A is very understanding, and he is his friend, and he understands that Q is a bit nervous, and he always stands beside him. So that in English, in other languages, it's not always the same. So Q, A, E, L, L, A, finger space, and A, top to bottom, up and over, round, up, down and flick, and Quincy, Q, around, and don't forget your little stick, then an A, because it's his friend, I, then N, top to bottom, reverse, up and over, curly K, and then a Y, as a descender down through the line. Flew, oh, good practice for a F, it's an ascender and a descender. L, there's E and with the U in a word. Flew, finger space, to, finger space, Quebec. So capital because it's a proper noun. A, E, bit top to bottom, keep your pen on, reverse halfway, round the roundabout, then an E, then a curly K. Went to Quebec City, and it's the name, so it gets a capital. And that makes this sound. Sometimes curly K makes a S sound in words. City, it, A, descender, because, can you remember the verse? Big elephants can always understand small elephants. So you can say because they went on holiday, because they wanted to visit their friends who lived there, you can decide. So we'll just finish off. Can you see that? So you can, big elephants can always understand small elephants. Okay, give it a go, friends. Bye.